Hello, excuse me. Hello, and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. Excuse me. My name is Rochelle, and I am going to do a reading for Cancerians today. Cancer in all placements, and it's timeless and general. So take what resonates, and if it really doesn't, feel free to check out any of my other videos. They are all timeless and all placements. Um, Jojo made it. Good morning. Rest Mojo as well. Thanks so much for being here. And thanks to all of you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. I'm going to be doing a general reading, just, what's currently up in your life, on your mind. Um, I was inspired to throw on some music to see what song would come up for you. And Hug My Soul came on, and it just gave me this like nice, warm, fuzzy feeling. So, ooh, the sun made it. Hello, good morning. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and dive in. I'm going to start with my Elemental Oracle deck and then clarify with some other cards. Ooh, yes, we've got volcanoes, power, number 9. Oh wow, look at all that. That's some intense energy. Being it feels like it's an energy of being birthed. Um And it's very, very explosive and very dynamic. What are you doing? You're doing something um, that is helping you to rise up or causing you to rise up. Like there's like this cat catalytic energy. Is that the right way to say it? Catalytic. Yeah. There's momentum that has been building with all this lava, the volcanoes coming, pushing up and out. There's a release, a huge release here. And with this figure coming out, it's like it's renewal, it's rebirth. And then we also have, wow, oh my God, we have sun and light. And once again, we have this very volcanic energy, light and fire, intensity. Number 6, 9 and 6. That's, wow. And in this image, there are two people there kind of watching the spectacle. So you could have somebody at your side who's kind of there with you as you're going through something. Maybe there's something in your life that's taking off, and it there's like, yeah, so being a part of it, it's a part of who you are, but you're watching it at the same time. Or there's somebody there with you who's like cheering you on, like, yeah, yeah. Maybe you have a couple friends. These two people are, they're watching you as you explode and rise up. Explode in the best sense of the word. All right. So I want to start with my tarot of mystical moments. What's the current situation? What is all this light and explosiveness and warmth? I mean, it's beyond warmth. This is like intense heat. Oh, 4 of Cups in reverse. Ten of Swords in reverse. And the Four of Pentacles. Four of Cups in reverse. I mean, that's feeling excited again. Like I feel like you've had a period of time where you were feeling bored, like you felt like you had the shadow cast over you, that a dark cloud was always following you, and it's like that shadow is being taken away, or you've moved out into the sun, into the light. You finally understand, you've taken back your power, you understand that you are the light. um Now this 10 of Swords, typically tens are about closing out a cycle, and particularly with the 10 of Swords, it's like there's a there's kind of a final, like, something has ended. Maybe you feel betrayed, or you feel like something has taken you down, and the worst has happened, and it's done, it's over with. So in reverse, it makes me think that something isn't over yet. Maybe you're still going through something. It's like you're still coming through the birth canal. You're still processing, you're still dealing with something. And I mean, if you think about it, the process of childbirth for the baby, being squeezed through this very tight opening, and kind of bursting out into a whole other world that's, you know, the baby's used to the dark and the warm and the quiet in a way. And all of a sudden it's bright and loud and jarring. Hmm. Let me look at the 10 of Swords in reverse in the book. Yeah, empowerment, recovery. After a time of feeling dissatisfied and bored, you're feeling excited again. Yeah, fighting back, keeping things in perspective. And what you're keeping in perspective is what's most important to you. You're realizing that maybe, as so often happens with people with cancer in their chart, there was a lot of overgiving, and you realize that it depleted you in a particular situation, in relationships in general, and you finally realize that you're the only one who can set boundaries for yourself. You teach people how to treat you. So you're feeling this desire, this need to protect yourself at all cost. I think it's that idea of, like, again with the childbirth analogy, it's like ideally after a child is born, there's a period of time of integrating for the parent, for the child, um, needing, how do I say it? It's like spending time at home and just, getting used to the parent, getting used to having a baby and all the things that go with it. The child getting used to being in the world, needing to sleep a lot. Um, and just, waking up for little bits of time here and there. Um, gradually coming into the world. You're y- you're in a place of recovery, and this could be literal recovery. I don't know. I mean, maybe you actually got burned, like literally burned, and you're recovering from that. But this this time, I don't know. I mean, ultimately, I see this as very positive. I see this as um, you coming into your own, and you just needing time to get used to this new you, to being in this new energy. And so you're really holding yourself back. You're kind of, you know, locking yourself away from the world for a period of time. Um because this is how you're empowering yourself. Wow, it's really just beautiful. I love this. So, let me go. Oh, I know. I want to go with my, if I can grab it, my Modern Witch Tarot. What's the challenge here? What's the challenge you're facing right now? The Ace of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Swords in reverse again. Okay. So this feels like the catalyst for you was the, okay. So either you had a new beginning in, it could be in some kind of romantic relationship or something that was very emotionally fulfilling to you, but it didn't it didn't work out. It it ended as quickly as it began, and it put you in a place of needing to put up your boundaries and, speak your truth, be very honest about, she's got the sword straight up, so it's like, come correct or don't come at all. And you're in recovery from this, from whatever has happened here. What was the other thing I was thinking? um it could be where you have something new. This is about what's happening now, something new coming in. Maybe someone's making you some kind of love offer, or you're thinking, yeah, I feel like this is something coming in. And if it's not romantic, it's just, you know, somebody who, a new friend, or, someone coming into your life who's really drawn to you, who feels a lot for you, would love to start something, a friendship, a relationship, whatever, with you. But you're you're in this place of recovery, and you're just like, hang on a second. I don't know. I don't know if I trust this. We need to be, it's like you're demanding honesty and truth. Um and y- you are very much protecting yourself. You're not letting yourself get caught up in things like you used to, because you have been burned in, whatever that means. And you understand that that needed to happen in order for you to have this rebirth. But you're not going through that again. This is the new you. And you're just like, come too close and you will get burned. Um you're woo, you're on fire. You're amazing. Um and you're taking time to heal. You're coming out the other side. Like I said, that it's an integration period for you. So, let's go with the dreaming way tarot. Um, what are your hopes? What are you dreaming about? A 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Excuse me. 9 of Wands in reverse. And the Moon in reverse. That's your energy. Also Pisces. Um and we also, and I forgot to mention it, but with the Queen of Swords there, that's also air signs. The Ace of Cups, water. I don't know. This is interesting. Okay, so it could be where you used to have this idea that, like, you were working towards having your ultimate fulfillment, which I think, typically everybody has this fantasy of what it would be like to finally arrive and have all the money and all the accolades and the success and all this. And I get this sense that you are reworking your what what is most interesting to you, what your hopes and dreams are. It's not what it used to be. You used to be very focused on tangible success. And I feel like there's some kind of, you're coming to an understanding of some clarity about what it is you do want, which is not necessarily something in the material world. You're like, yeah, sure, money, whatever would be great. But your focus is more on, I keep thinking of the song, Hug My Soul. You're you're more interested in, you want the 10 of cups, the emotional fulfillment. That's what's gotten your attention, rather than, the, like I said, you've got the friends and the family and the dog and the money and the legacy and all that. Um Again, it's not that you're rejecting it, it's just that you have shifted your focus. You're going through you have gone through a major spiritual awakening, spiritual growth. Let me look at the 9 of Wands in reverse real quick. Um Surrender. It Yeah, you're surrendering to, maybe something happened. Maybe you lost maybe you lost a lot of money. Maybe you feel like people took advantage of you when they, initially were showing you they were on your side. Whatever this is, you you know that you want people in your life who are going to support you, and you want that emotional and spiritual fulfillment that money can't bring you, can't give you. And if you were really focused on the material aspect of things, maybe that invited in it was a certain mentality, certain people with a mentality that just, there ended up maybe being greed, that you were dealing with, people being underhanded, taking advantage. And this is you getting the clarity on what that was all about, and on how your desires were misplaced. And you're like, I would rather not have all those things and just be happy with people who really have my back. Yeah, so let's see what's next. We'll do the light seers. Light seers. Ooh, Voodoo Ninja. Hello. Thanks for joining. Um, where are we at? What's hidden? What's hidden that you don't see? That you don't see coming? Three of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Wands in reverse. Nine of Swords in reverse. Hmm. Okay, so this could be, if there's somebody that's left behind, you because again we have that 8 of Cups there. Sorry, not 8 of Cups, Ace of Cups with the Queen of Swords and the 10 of Swords in reverse. I kind of get the feeling that there's something here around a relationship that wasn't working out or didn't work out. You two were not on the same page in some way, and this person, there's no movement. There's no movement forward in this connection, which I think you know. Um, I'm gonna have to read my book for these, because this is hidden. Um, Difficulty working with others. You were dealing with someone who had a hard time working with others. I think that's what this is all about. You were dealing with somebody who did not have your best interest in mind. It was all about them. A need to listen, selfishness. Yeah, you were dealing with someone who is very selfish. And the 8 of Wands, instability, delays, unfocused energy or lack of direction, burnout, a tendency to hesitate. Um, Somebody's selfishness caused instability, not just for you, but for themselves. And I feel like you got yourself out of this situation. You took whatever was left of your resources, including your energy and your love and whatever, and you retreated. You're recovering. This person is they're really you got yourself out just in time, or better to say, how do I say that? It's like they're in a really weird place within themselves, within their life. They don't know which end is up. They're very self-focused to the exclusion of everyone else. They're very unstable. I think this is why this happened, because it caused them to be greedy and to take more than their share. Um, Nine of Swords. In reverse, we have paranoia, deeply anchored fears, inability to think clearly, inner turmoil. This person, yeah, I feel like they know. They know that they did you wrong, but they can't see beyond their own face. they can't they can't see clearly. They don't, it's like they know but they don't know. They're unwilling to face the truth of who they are, who they've become, what they did that hurt you. A lot of negative self-talk, very low self-esteem. I think they're going through sort of a dark night of the soul. And I think it could be really difficult if they see you at all going through this, rising up. Just, you took this situation and you ran with it. You're like, well, you got me there, but I'm not letting it take me down. In fact, I am better for it. This rebirth happened because of this situation, and you're exploding. Again, this explosion of just like rah, like huge. Talk about a glow up, seriously. um so let me go with my tarot of transcendence. um Potential outcome here. What's the potential outcome? Nine of Cups. Oh, yeah. Wearing your cape, reaching for the sun, the light. Oh my God. It like makes me think, well, I will hold my tongue until I choose all of these. So we have the Chariot. That's your energy. Chariot in reverse. And the Nine of Wands upright. I think you're going to be in this energy of recovery for a while and kind of just, like I said, just reveling in this new energy that you're embodying. You you are not ready to move forward in any kind of connection. I think anything new that comes your way, you're just taking your time to focus on you and your own wish fulfillment. You've got your peeps who you rely on and can trust. You already know who they are. These people have been cheering you on. Anybody else, you're like, take a number. I'll get back to you in due time. But for now, you're all about reaching for the energy that sustains you. You are the light, you are the sun. You are the sun. You are the rain. A little bit of Lionel Richie for you. Um, but I also get this feeling of somebody else reaching for you as well. That you make somebody so happy, but you are most interested in making yourself happy. And there is no forward movement here. Maybe if somebody's reaching out, you're like, not, like I said, take a number. I'll talk to you later, because you've been through it. You've been burned, and you're not doing this again. We've got the eye of, is it the eye of Ra or is it the eye of Horus? I don't know. I don't know the difference. But you're determined to keep focusing on yourself, to keep moving forward. You're not entertaining something that has already hurt you, has already taken you down. Because you are the sun. God, it makes me think, okay, so this person, you could have children together, um, or maybe they're younger than you, or they're just mentally kind of immature, mentally younger. Um, this is you. This is, yeah, this is you just standing very firm and solidly in your knowing of who you are and owning it. This is ultimate empowerment. It's really, whew, good on you. Let me just say, let me get you a little bit of advice, although I don't know that you need it, but we're gonna do it anyway. With my good tarot, we've got the Four of Water, Four of Cups, the Four of Earth, which is the Four of Pentacles. So many fours here. Fours are all about stability and structure and creating that solid foundation. And Seven of Water. Yeah, see, you're looking at your options. There's no movement forward right now. You're hanging out in your happy place where you feel most comfortable, where you feel most supported, and you're looking at your options and you're dreaming and fantasizing about where you want to go next. There's so many possibilities, so much potential here. And the advice is to keep doing what you've been doing. Know that you don't have to settle for anybody or anything that is less than what you know you deserve, less than what you want. You can say no at any time to anyone, and yes to anything, anyone at any time. So I talked about this with the Gemini reading. Like like if you don't have one, create a vision board for yourself. Get physical images that you can focus on, that you can really put your visualization efforts into, to really get clear on what direction you want to go. Keep focusing on building up your resources, being grateful for what you do have in your life, because that's going to bring in more of all of that. Hey, Redbeard made it right at the end. Woohoo! Thanks for joining. All right, so I'm going to finish with a final card of advice from the chakra deck. Third eye chakra, peace of mind. Peace of mind. I heal the poisons of my mind that limit and deny me by aligning with pure and honest thought and belief. I feel like that's exactly what's happening here. You got the 10 of swords in reverse twice. You're healing the poison. Was it the poisons of your mind that limit and deny you? Because you're aligning with pure and honest thought and belief. Pure and honest thought and belief. Yes. I joyfully recognize when I am thinking limiting thoughts from my conditioning and realign with thoughts and beliefs that serve my growth and well being. Yes, I choose to question my perspective and think loving, supportive thoughts. I am peaceful. Yes, you are. You are I'm trying to think of the word, like, dynamically peaceful. You're just woo! Yes. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.